Good morning, everyone. May 25th, 2022. Cut the grass. The mower works great, even after being under 8 inches of snow a couple days ago. It still works. All right, so we have this half of the partition completely painted. This is that waterproof panel that I put for the panning station. So when I put it up against there, if I get water splashes and everything. Plus it's all white, which is important for lighting when it comes to filming straight down. Here you can see a bunch of expanding foam coming up through the holes. So the problem was, when I would step in there, yeah, it already sounds more solid. When I would step in there before, it was like a hollow sound because when I leveled out the floor, because up on that end, it's directly against the concrete, the OSB and the underlayment. And then as it comes over to the left here, there's, you know, 1.5 inches, almost 2 inches of difference, right? So I put all wedges in there, different sizes, laid the OSB over it, and then we had it level. But the problem was, every time I would step in there, it would leave like a hollow sound, and I didn't like that. And also another thing, when I would have a tripod sitting, like say right over in this area, when I would step down on the OSB, it would move a little bit, and I really didn't like that. So I was trying to figure out, how do I fix this without ripping the entire floor up and laying down more pieces of wood to make it more stable. So I bought some of this, the big gap filler stuff. I bought like 6 cans of that, drilled a whole bunch of holes, and just filled up as much as I could. I did run out. You can see there's a few holes here. I should probably go get another 2 cans or something but this is gonna cure in 8 hours, so we really can't work in there. And then tomorrow morning we'll come in, we'll chip all these pieces off. And then we have the paint, this wall is painted. So we're good to go on putting the floor in, as long as this floor is okay. And that's the situation for in there. That's why I had the door shut, just to remind me not to step in there till tomorrow. Another thing I need to do is door jambs, but I don't want to do those until I get my table saw, because I need nice long straight cuts for that. Another thing, all this wood here, these leftover 7 pieces, I was trying to figure out what to do with those. Since I finished off the wall in the studio, what can I do with these 7 pieces, right? Well, if I took those 7 pieces and I cut them into thirds, then I would have 21 pieces that are 39 inches long. And then I can use those 21 pieces, like maybe along the wall in there, like along the green or along this wall here. Like, you know, 39 inches up coming across. Until I decide what to do with that stuff, I think what we're gonna do today is we're gonna start building some shelves. So everything above 6'3", above my head, is gonna be utilized as shelves. So I'm gonna have shelves go from above the door over, and then over to the mini split and stop about 1 foot short. So that'll be a shelf right there. And then we're gonna continue along this wall, shelves over maybe to like 3 rafters long, right? Just for more wood storage. And then eventually we're gonna have a lot more shelves going, but these are just gonna be temporary shelves. They'll still be quality and they'll probably stay there for a couple years. But I need to get this wood up off the ground because this is really annoying. All right, making some sawdust here with planer. So I don't know if you guys remember, but when I first moved in here, when this building was just a shell, these boards were attached to the wall. They were like headboards for beds. And these were the big salvage pieces when I took all those pieces apart. And we got some really nice wide pine there. These are gonna be perfect for shelves all over the shop. So these pieces here are like 10 inches wide. I also have some more salvaged wood over here. But the thing was, like, the people who lived here before, I think they were like burning candles and setting oil cans and stuff on them. So the wood was all damaged and kind of like stained and stuff. You can see here, this is the original like shellac finish that they have on there, or varnish. And I just planed it off, and now we have some nice clean wood. got a couple pieces here, and that's going to be a great starting point to build some shelves. I do want to get this stuff out of the way, so we're going to put something up there. And then once we get that up, we're going to go inside the pay dirt room, and we're going to build probably a couple shelves here. Probably starting here over. Like these 4 bays, they're gonna be shelves. Back in here, Heather wanted her desk and computer and stuff over by the window. So I went ahead and moved the panning station over this way. So I still have that waterproof backing, and I still have a spot for, shelving for all my equipment that I need. Got a stud centered here for the tripod mounting. And also, the most important thing, natural light coming in on a filming location is not ideal. Like, as a matter of fact, I was gonna take a piece of that black material, wherever it is. Normally I would take this and put it up above whatever I was filming to prevent any kind of reflections. So I was gonna take that black sheet and just put it over the window during filming while I opened it so we could still hear the birds from the neighbor. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start putting these shelves up. That air filtration system's working pretty good. I made a lot of sawdust, and right now the air seems pretty nice and clean. I do have a dust mask on, but either way, I gotta find out what to do with this stuff now. All right, well, I have been kind of just focused on building stuff today. I didn't really film much. I just wanted to kind of work and enjoy that. So I made a couple shelves. This one's gonna be going up on the wall over there, as I explained earlier. This stuff here, you can see it mostly expanded. So I could probably step on it now, but I'm gonna wait until tomorrow morning. I'm gonna go in there, scrape all that off. We'll install the floor tomorrow, most likely. In here, we decided for now, we're gonna have a high table here, like a high work desk. And then once we get to the outlet, we're gonna drop down and then do like a sitting desk over here. So this is gonna be sitting and standing working areas. So when we're putting together the discovery bags and all the pay dirt bags, the discovery bags I'm gonna have like open rack shelving up here. So each gym will have a different container that we can just grab in and make the bags. Over here is gonna be the computer stuff. We can have printers and stuff, shelving on the walls, whatever we need up above. The computer and all that stuff can be right there. She prefers to sit while on her computer, and actually so do I. The panning station is gonna be right in this area. I still have to install the tripod and everything, but the old one is just a slap together thing. I'm gonna make a nice permanent thing here for that. And then the shelves over here on the partition shelf, we've got 3 installed. These are gonna be where we store our completed bags of pay dirt, some supplies, bags, and some other things. None of this is permanent. This is all just to kind of have shelves and space to move in and kind of work on that. So that's pretty much all I did today, was work on these shelves and kind of do some math and figure out what needed to be done. Made a lot of sawdust today, so that was great. I'm just enjoying the woodworking part, listening to, music and stuff here. She just came in, rang the bell, dinner's ready, so I think I'm actually quitting. So I wanted to make sure that I, updated myself and everybody that watches these videos on what's going on today. This piece here is gonna be going on the wall. Where these X's are, I'm gonna be pre-drilling and then countersinking, and then I'm gonna run 2-inch construction screws through those areas into the studs on the wall. And then this shelf right here is gonna go up against it, and those 3 legs, they will be like this. Actually, one on the end, one in the middle somewhere, and then one on this edge. There's a hole in here. This was, you'll never see it. It's a shelf, right? So anyway, I'm gonna go eat, and then I may come back out here. I do have quite a mess. I pulled the planer out 3 times today. It was pretty great. These these 2x2s, I went ahead and just ran them through the planer to make them a little bit more premium, even though they're a little splitty and stuff. It doesn't really matter. They're just for utility. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.